Marcos da Vinci.
YouTube, I got the mic on and the recording on. Hopefully I'll make sure I double check though before I post this video. You already know what it is. Low board Friday, paycheck Friday. Before I start this, I want to just say thank you to everybody that does come and watch the videos and who leaves, you know, positive feedback and constructive criticism. Everybody gives you advice, you know, all advice is still good advice, you know. I went ahead and stepped outside of my little comfort zone and I went down to Georgia, which paid well. Found me a load coming back up to my little, you know, to my little hunting grounds, I call it, you know. Yeah, this week wasn't, this pay right, I'm gonna show you guys, wasn't good. It's only for 2 days. But I'll let you guys be, I'll let you guys say if it's good, bad, or ugly, whatever. But, you know, I always post. So let's go to get into it. I don't even know how to pronounce this name of this city, but it was California. And then I think I have one more. I think it was Vandalia, Ohio. And then I'm going to look somewhere. I don't know where I'm going to look. I'm just going to go somewhere random. So let's just go ahead and pull this up here. I know nothing about it, so I'm gonna go 250 miles. Today is Friday, as you guys can see. I'm doing this a little late because the app wouldn't let me log in. So yeah, that's a thing. Now I don't know nothing, like I said, I don't know nothing about California. I don't know the rates out there. From what I have been seeing, it was a lady at Landstar, I think that she runs teams, and she does the low board, but I don't think she does any paycheck videos. So, but I mean, theirs is paying okay, but theirs is teams, so I don't know the dynamics of teams. Can you run at a lower rate per mile because it's teams, or do you have to run at a higher rate per mile because you're moving more constantly? I'm not quite sure the dynamic of that. I do apologize if you hear my truck in the background. It's because it's hot as heck. So as you can see, none of these loads has a price on it. So these are these little ghost loads they have. So it looks like they're gonna have plenty of these runs here, probably coming up. These ones as well, which that is a long way to go to Tennessee. There's one going to Oregon. Now, like I said, I don't know if this is good or bad. I don't know. I know it's paying $4, but like, I don't know, is Oregon it? I don't know. Here's one paying pretty good. Going to Phoenix. The thing is, with this, you got to sit on it for 3 days. So is it worth it for sitting for 3 days? I don't know. I have no idea. Here's one paying $3 a mile. No, close. I was close. Going to Houston. You could do that in 2 days. See how they have these double here? So I'm assuming so from what they told me, basically, is that these are like, I'm not gonna call them ghost loads, is that they're waiting on, you can book these to have, like, so say this is a normal lane for you or something, you can still book this. If I wouldn't book it because I don't know nothing about the lane, but you could, if you know the lane and how much it usually run around, then yeah, you could book this. It's just saving you a spot for that day. They just make, that's from what I heard. I don't know how true that is. So it's just $2. Oh, it's the same, kind of the same load going to Houston. See, here's another one of that same one I was just talking about. So as you can see, this one cleared, right? It's only $2 a mile, but this one cleared. It's the same load, but it just cleared. As you see what I'm saying? So it's for the 11th. I just think that they're like people. I don't know. I could be wrong though. Here's another one. You know, here's another one that is already in. So these loads are. I think they're waiting on the customer to confirm them, as in like hey, we're waiting, you know, I don't know. Make sure they have enough product. So as you can see, it's a couple of these. Here's one paying close to $6,000, a little $2 a mile still. I mean, that stuff gonna be heavy. There's one going to Vandalia. Oregon. These little California to California. This ain't too bad. $3 a mile, $4 a mile. My math was wrong. Now, mind you, I did 250 miles, so this is going to be kind of a long one right here. I would not be doing 250 miles for Vandalia. I just won't. And then when I do the Vandalia, I forgot somebody wanted me to show how I know it's a live load or a live unload and stuff of that nature. And I'm gonna put out a video as well come Sunday about our times, so people can know exactly what I mean. There's one going to North Carolina. I'll take this if I was out that way. Trying to get back to the crib, boy, you're gonna spend a whole, well, I mean, it's only 12,000 pounds. It's not that bad. You're gonna get paid like $1.90 a mile just to get back to the crib. Yeah, here's another ghost load. I call them ghost loads. Like this to me, okay. And what I mean, what I'm gonna try to say is, and I'm not trying to make it seem like they have loads out here that will get you from point A to point B. Like, and what I mean is your market. You don't never want to get caught slipping. I don't care how much how low the rates are paying. You don't want to get caught out here, you know, just, oh, I'm gonna wait on low. Like, nah, man, just grab you something. If it's paying positive after your fuel, then it's, I'm not saying do this every day. I'm saying it's okay to get hit over the head once for a load. You know what I'm saying? To get you somewhere. It's okay, you know. Some people don't believe in that, but I strictly do. Las Vegas. Damn, that's paying quite good. A little bit. Low $4. Right? Am I right? Come on, nope, I was wrong. North Vegas. I wonder, like, see, obviously, I have been over that way before. I've been to Salt Lake City, Utah. I've been over there, but I mean, it wasn't too bad on the truck. So let's go Oregon. Chino. Ain't Chino like where like all the like fresh fruit come from? I'm not, trust me, I don't know nothing about it. I'm just asking a simple question. Please don't cuss me out. Wow, there's no way that load is paying that. Oh, I mean, maybe. I mean, it is a 2-stopper. Oh, you gotta go to Vegas first. So it's not really a straight shot. Huh, somebody gonna book that. How many days you get to? It's only a 3-day run. Pick up on the 13th, pick up on the 14th. So I'm pretty sure that 1,334 miles is wrong as heck. I'm pretty sure of that. Yeah. California ain't looking too terrible right now. But, you know, fuel has came down a little bit, and rates is like, contract rates has gone up like not a whole bunch, like $50, $60, $80, $90 here and there, to the truck, you know, to the truck driver. So that's terrible. Oh, New Mexico, that ain't too bad to go to New Mexico, right? I don't know, man. Every time I think about going, like, obviously west of what, the 35, and that stuff gives me low-key anxiety. I only went over there, like I said, once or twice, and it's one for 6,000. It's only paying, like I said, I would take this if I was if I was stuck over there. Alright. Alrighty. Good afternoon. Yeah, see, as you can see, yeah, they're having some issues. Sorry about that. That's what's taking me long for this video. I do apologize. They having some issues. I don't know what it is, but it, you know, they do get on it. I ain't gonna lie about that. Yeah, all right. I put vanilla. What is it? I can't even spell today. Hold on. All right, here we go. I thought it was Vandalia. I don't really want to do 250 miles, but I'm gonna do it. If you break my tablet, we're gonna have a problem. And yes, I do watch Call of Duty for some of y'all. I'm still a kid at heart somewhat. Gotta plug my tablet in. I do apologize. So yeah, you going to Vandalia, 250 miles. So I end up going home while this is waiting. I end up going home for the night. Yeah, I went home for the night. Spent the night with my wife, my dog. Had to go pay for my parking and stuff because I got a parking spot I pay $150 a month for. So yeah. Listen, if it comes back that it can't work, we're gonna have to go down to 150 miles. That's just overloading the thing, or it could just be the app being bad. Let's just go down to 150. Give it, because with 250, you getting into Virginia, West Virginia, Kentucky, Indiana, Michigan. Yeah, because you get into a lot. Yeah, that's what it was. So it's not a whole bunch. I did this run last week. I drove it straight through. This is the chocolate place. Yeah. I have did this. No, I have not did. Yes, I have did this run. Going to University Park is super heavy. Oh, nope, this isn't it. That ain't it. Let's see. Defiance, going to Brook, Indiana. Going to College Park, Georgia. Shelby, going to see, I live right there, so like if I was trying to come out the house real quick, but I don't go to this part of Illinois. I'm usually up here in Naperville, Juliet, Arlington Heights area. And I'll show you what loads I got for the week as well. South Elgin, obviously, I know I'm gonna go there. Indianapolis and North Canton. Only bad thing about this load is that it's going to this is going to that Sam's Club, and they take hours to unload you. Hours. Oh, maybe not. This is probably not going to that Sam's Club. Maybe not. Oh yeah, it ain't, because the Sam's Club have a strict appointment between, like, it's a strict, like, if it were to say 9 a.m. to 9 a.m. That is not it. This Whopper, Connecticut to Juliet, they never pay well on this one. It never pays. Never pays to go. It's too heavy. Going down. So they have a lot of these Florences going down there. It's a chocolate place. This Carlisle, PA is heavy. I'm pretty sure it's dog food. Told you. This is I don't know. I thought this would be Clorox, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, it's definitely not the Clorox place, is it? Maybe. Maybe not. Sorry for getting. So they still have more of these McDonough, Georgia. I'm telling you, they do pay. I mean, if you need a little something, they pay a little something. They ain't paying a whole bunch, but they'll pay a little something. Yeah, see, that's where I live at. Usually, if I was coming out the house, yeah, I'd take that. Athens, Monroe, Columbus, Napoleon. Okay. All right. So, as I get down to the bottom of this, I'm going to go ahead and explain what I mean. Okay. By, all right. So, this Lima, Ohio, right? This is what's called a drop and hook. Obviously, you guys know what a drop and hook is. How I know that is because it has okay. For some reason, it jumps ahead an hour when you look at the details, but it says 12:05 to 11:55, 12:05 to 11:55, right? 15 through the 16. If you ever see that, that means it has to be picked up on that day, which will be the 15th, and only can be delivered on that day, which is the 16th. Period. You can't go early. You can't go late. You can't go early at all, right? That's what that means. Now, here on this one, now this Whitetown, Indiana, usually is Frito-Lay. I'm not sure because it's super heavy. But as you can see, 7 a.m. to 12:55. You have to pick it up that day between 7 and 12. I always would go early just in case. But you see how it says, really it says 12:01. You can drop this same day. Period. You could drop this same day because it has a 1. If it has a 1 in it at all, you could drop early, or a 2. So if it's 12:01, 12:15, 12:25, you can drop early. If it has 12:59, it can be delivered late or picked up late. Now that's very rare that you see those. That's 12:59. Now this is a strict appointment between 11 and 5. You got to pick it up between 11 a.m. and 5, and it only can be delivered on the 16th between 12:05 and 12 p.m. That's the only times you could drop that. This Richmond, same thing. For me, like, okay, so say I was coming home. Now you see how this Cleveland, right? This Whitetown, Indiana to Cleveland, Ohio, you could pick this up on the 15th, and say you pick that up at like 12 o'clock in the afternoon and you want to drive straight through to Cleveland, you can do that because it has a 12:01 drop time. Even though it's 2 days out, you could drop it same day. Just drive it straight through and drop it. It isn't no live unload or none of that. Let's see. They always have a lot of these West Jefferson ones, but I'm going to depth. I'm going to a deeper thing come Sunday about it. I'm gonna have a picture and everything so that we can read it together and understand it. Okay. And somebody said they wanted to take a look at what I booked as well for this week. So now, mind you guys, it's Friday and I'm done for the week. I got a load picking up tomorrow, which is Saturday, and I'm not gonna get it on this paycheck. So yeah, I'm already done for the week. Okay. So what I have booked up, basically, Romeoville, going to Romeoville. As you can see, it says 12:15. I could deliver this early if I want to, but here's my future loads. Romeoville, Illinois. This can't be picked up to the 13th. Why go? And it's going to the exact place, same exact place, drop it and pick it up. So I'm not deadheading anywhere. There's no reason to go pick that up or anything like that. Obviously, did I go drop it in Twinsburg, Ohio, pick up and go right back to Illinois? You see, 300. The other one is 500 miles. So you can see this is probably the most I deadheaded in a while. Okay. All right, so I'm going to get on that paycheck video, and I'll paycheck, and I'll be right back with you. Good, everybody. All right, so got the paycheck video coming back. As you can see, I took home $948.76 for the week. It says I ran 913 miles, but the first day ahead was something like 40 dead, and then it was 113 to go to Milwaukee to pick up. As you can see, I got an extra $5 from doing some video. No escrow payout this time. I only spent this week because I knew I had to go to the doctors. I had a whole bunch of stuff going on at the house, inspections and all this stuff for my house and stuff. So I knew I wasn't going to be home. So what I did was the previous pay that I just showed you guys the previous Friday, I overfueled my truck because I already knew that, okay, that paycheck's going to be a little bit bigger, that I could expend a little bit more on fuel. It's because I already know this week was going to be terrible, right? So I spent $386 on fuel, and then what was it? $25.15 on DEF. Now, what I mean by overfuel, I didn't like fill my truck all the way up. No, I just put it on a half a tank. That was it. I made sure I had a half a tank of diesel. I know a half a tank will get me my first load complete. I know that. So then when I do my next load, the next load will leave me on a little bit less than a half a tank. Because I know the deadhead was going to be a lot, right? And I only worked 2 days. That was it. I went out. So I picked up, went to Illinois, picked up in Wisconsin, I'm pretty sure it was Wisconsin, and came back. I think it was came back to Mansfield, actually my city, and I delivered at my actual inside my city. Yeah, it was actually, I picked up in Wisconsin. So I delivered right back to the city, okay? So the deductions was $800 something. $300 of it obviously was fuel, plus another, so $400 was fuel, so over half of it was fuel. And only, you know, so I didn't spend too much. You got to give and take, you know, especially when you got stuff to do, you know, you got to understand that planning before you do it, you know. So I knew I was going to be not home. So as you can see, my fuel was not that bad for the week. And the loads wasn't that bad. So yeah, the one load paid $1,007. The load that paid coming to my house, it was only like, it was on the border of Wisconsin, so it was like 400 miles or something like that, if that, like all together, like was like 415 miles, including deadhead. I think it was 332, 340 something to my house, 350 to the house. Yeah, so it was like 400 or something, yeah. And it paid $1,070 all together, all in miles, right? But really, it paid over $2 something to come straight to the house. The other one paid $700 or something going to Illinois. So, and that was only 360 miles. So it paid over $2 something to the truck. So I grossed $1,753, and obviously you guys know the deductions of $804. So 948 went to my bank account off of just 2 days. So yeah, I mean, I call it, I would say just to run 2 days and to net to $900 is okay with me because I didn't work hard. Both loads were super light, and it is what it is. I didn't even have a full load on the second load. So yeah. All right, you guys, I just want to thank everybody who tuned in for this. Be looking out for the video come Sunday. Going to break down the scheduling of how JB Hunt works, so everybody can get a mental picture of actually how everything is scheduled with JB Hunt and how it works. So I'm going to let you guys go for the day. Y'all have a blessed day. Stay cool, stay hydrated, and y'all be good. Great.